we have been so busy. Let me tell you what. Oh, my hair looks crazy right now. But you guys, we're almost done. Let me show you. We have the U-Haul already. We've still got a couple. These are going to be for the baby's toys. We got stuff upstairs and a couple more things out outside the door. We got, these are last of the empty boxes. This one's done. That's his toys. That one right there is my sewing machine and all sewing stuff. This is all packed, ready to go. So we're ready. Closet's empty. Got the air mattress still up, of course, because I got to use that tonight. Everything is cleared out. We just got to grab our last couple of items there. And then the upstairs, which, by the way, Bubby's room is completely cleared out. And just his crib is in there. So it's just his crib. And then, of course, the TV that's mounted in there that belongs to the house. So that's a done deal. The laundry room is packed. Laundry room is packed. Boxes are sitting open so I can make sure I double check everything. And then the last thing we have to get is the stuff we've been using for cooking. So yeah, we've got our keys today. We got to go out there. Bubby ran around the house for a while. I'm not gonna show you guys that yet until we do our video. I'm gonna do what we call the empty house tour, so to speak. It's not completely empty. They left a couple of items there, but the things that they did leave there, we have a company, the Andy House is gonna come out and get the 2 bed frames that they left there because they're just not bed frames we would use. So those are getting picked up. We're ordering our beds to come in. They'll be here in 2 weeks. Yeah, in 2 weeks. And then we ordered, what else did I order? Oh yeah, and Carlisle's, his play kitchen that was for his birthday, that present, we waited to have that delivered there. So that's all set up. Oh, and we did order 2 televisions for the house because we have no TVs. What? Yeah, okay. Whoever you are, if you say so. But, I mean, that's sad for you, but I mean, you can go ahead and go find someone else to do those things with. But yeah, we are so busy. By the way, we could not get a truck with a dolly anywhere in this area. So we had to drive an hour and a half out to go pick up a truck and dolly. I'm American. But anywho, so we went and got the truck and dolly to tow my car with. Went an hour and a half out, like way out there. So they actually discounted off those miles. Like they took those miles off for the time that we're gonna drive it back here because we're delivering it back to them. So it's being counted as an in-town. So I was like, well, that's good. So they're discounting us the price because there was no truck locally. Apparently everybody's moving right now. But yeah, I am exhausted. One, because getting through the mountain and back down, once we had the U-Haul, you can only go like 50 miles an hour. So we didn't take the interstate because the interstate's 75 and nobody wants to see an empty U-Haul hauling a car going 55. Yeah, it is like, I am one random one. Random, thank you. But we got the car on the dolly there. They had to end up, like, I guess the person was supposed to fix the dolly that morning with the new chain. Did not, so they ended up having to put the new chain on while we were there. So what should have only taken like 20 minutes ended up taking an hour and a half time. So needless to say, we got back here 10 minutes after Carlisle's bedtime, which we were hoping to be back here way before then. We left here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Jody, hi Jody. So we drove out, we got the keys to the car, to the house, walked around the property for a bit. We definitely need to get a weed whacker out there. It has overgrown since the last time we were there. So definitely needs a good cleanup. We also found out that they planted, we didn't even know this because they weren't there when we did the first walkthrough, but there are cactus, beautiful cactus, by the way, gorgeous ones, all along the fence line with beautiful bright blooms right now. Purple ones, yellow ones, pink ones. And Sarah's like, we're going to have to get rid of those. And I was like, I don't know if I want to get rid of them. You know, like, I don't know if I want to get rid of them because they're gorgeous, but it'll also deter the dogs from trying to get over the fence right there because they're cactus. I need my chapstick. I'm exhausted. The cool part is we have a Sonics right next to the new house. So we went and got cherry limeades. I'm exhausted though. We got back here like at 7:10, and then I had to unload my car from the car dolly, park my car at the side of the house over here. And then I had to unhitch the car dolly, which by the way is so damn heavy. I can move one of their like hauling trailers, no problem. I can pick it up and like run it all over. That car dolly, that's a whole nother level. So pretty. Part of the, yeah, these ones aren't native to the area, the ones they planted, but they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna end up keeping them because the flowers are edible and you can make some really good jams out of it. So I'm just gonna leave it there because why take something out that's already growing? Oh man. Like my lips are so chapped, you guys. Standing out in that wind today, oh, while we're waiting for them to get all this stuff fixed was no fun. But we have the truck. I'll also show you guys because we've already packed a bunch of stuff and sorted a bunch of stuff. Let's see here, I'll turn this light on. Is that the right one? Yeah. So we've already got this stuff sorted. So we've got this stuff here. This is the stuff that needs to go in a box. This stuff is already boxed. And this is like my kitchen chairs. Now, a lot of that stuff that's in the back, that's not ours. That belongs to the landlord. Carlisle's outdoor playset, our carpets that will go in, and then our stuff that was from the RV. And then, of course, now, the big U-Haul. So, and then that's not our stuff, by the way. This all belongs to the owner. We've got those things right here. This stuff right here is going to Goodwill. So yeah, I gotta get the box out here to get the rest of this stuff. And then Sarah and I, here in just a little bit, because she's almost done upstairs, we are going to start loading the truck up while the baby's in bed. The biggest thing we want to do is get the stuff that's out there that's already in totes. We're gonna load those to the front of the U-Haul in that, you know, the little cubby step thingy, whatever you want to call it. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get the couch, the table, that TV stand. Speaking of which, I gotta get the stuff out of the TV stand. Just remember there is the baby's, like, what do you call it? Dr. Seuss books and stuff are in there. Also out there, they have a Maverick gas station, which is great. And Maverick has the Nitro Club, which I was like, thank you, because we don't have a Maverick over here anymore. They tore it down. And having that Maverick Nitro Club helps because you literally get 10 cents to the gallon that you buy, which means every time I buy gas, every gallon I get 10 cents back, and it goes straight into my account. So every time I use my card to make a purchase, straight to my account, which I love. Let's see here. Yeah, we're pretty much done packing. Like, I don't have very much left other than the baby's toys right out front right there and the stuff that we have sitting on the landing upstairs. But yeah, Sarah's doing the rest of her room right now. My room is completely packed. The master bedroom is done. The downstairs bathroom is done. We just have a few things on the countertop that need to just get tossed into the bathroom box that's sitting in there. And then, yeah, that's it. And then just got to put everything, and then, oh yeah, and the dishes that we've been using. Do you have people helping with heavier items? No. Sarah and I are going to do those. which is crazy because I really shouldn't be picking stuff like that up because of my back and my hips. But the 3 people that we were gonna have help us, all of them aren't able to. I probably could drive up and pick up. Oh no, I can't. That's not until tomorrow, and we're already going to be done by tomorrow. So I was going to say I can go pick up Neil, but no, it's not Friday. Today's only Thursday, which means I'm turning the U-Haul back in on Saturday. So we're already going to be done. So we are turning the U-Haul back in Saturday. So we'll already be all moved tomorrow, Friday. So Friday we will have everything in the U-Haul and to the new house. And then Sarah and I will just unload it there. But yeah, they left a table with chairs, and I'm not a fan of the design of the chairs, but those could probably, like the cushions on the chairs, I don't like them. But I think those can be like like what's the word? Reupholstered, I guess would be the right word. So like redone. And then I can paint the chairs and stuff so that to my liking. Actually, what I want to do is actually sand it down and stain it so that they look better. Because they're that really ugly, like yellowy wood color that's like every back in the day whatnot. Oh, thank you. They look so tired right now, but thank you. Stelly, thank you. Yeah, reupholstered. That's the word I was looking for. But my couch needs to be shampooed so bad. No. Nope, never been one and never want to be one. Yeah, a project for the new house. But I don't know if we even want to keep that table because we do have our table, this big countertop size table. So I don't know yet. We'll have to figure it out. It's going to be something that we set out for right now because I'm not sure. And then we went through and we finally figured out the bedroom situation. So that works out really nice. But yeah, so that was one of those things where we went through and we were like, okay, how do we want to set this up? Because we thought at first we were going to put Carlisle in the one front room, and then when we got there, I realized that is way too small to be his bedroom. We need him to have more play space. So we ended up going through and deciding to give him one of the rooms that's attached to the Jack and Jill, and Sarah's gonna have the office as the other side to the Jack and Jill. Then she's got her room, then we have the guest bathroom, and then my office, which is gonna be the smaller room, will be my office space. So we're gonna have to rethink some of the way I was gonna do the room because we didn't realize it was that much smaller of a room, but we also don't want to like impede on the space that we're giving for Sarah. So like we could have probably done it to where we had her room, the baby's room, and then my office, and then did her office her gaming space at the front. We'll have to discuss like those 2 spaces because the one room is already painted a really nice blue color that we thought would be great for the baby. So, I think we've already figured out, I think we're gonna leave it the way we've already discussed it because I can always put my built-ins along the other wall in there. So yeah, we'll have to see. The closet in that room is the one I like, so I think we'll keep it that way. Because I think I'm gonna take the door off of that closet and then possibly cut away the wall that is like part of the closet to make that an open shelving space with the way it's set up. So it'd be really nice to make that into the built-in in that room. So because it's going to be an office space, because then that would really open up the opportunity on how I'm going to set it up for filming and all that. But oh my gosh, the drive back, you guys, it's an 1.5-hour drive just driving that way in my van going on the interstate. Coming back, however, we had to go through the mountain, down through the entire valley, and then back up through the second set of mountains, down into the area by Laughlin. We had to take the bypass outside of Laughlin. Then we had to take another detour because they were doing construction on the bypass. So we got halfway through the bypass, and they ended up having it to where we had to take a detour. So we ended up having to go these back roads. And this whole time we're driving an empty U-Haul pulling my car. And I was like, oh my gosh. So it ended up taking us almost 2 hours, a little over 2 hours to get back home. And coops have 2 doors. Why chicken coops have 2 doors? This has got to be a joke, and I don't know. And so, what's the answer, Yosef? And it's good to see you. Literally, my lips are so chapped that they're breaking, like they keep cracking. Oh. And that happened while we were driving back. I think it was just because I was so irritated with the way people were driving on the road. We had one lady that got right up behind my car, which I'm hauling, because they have 4 doors. It would be a sedan. Oh my gosh, that was a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, because it would be a sedan. But my word. Yeah, people, the lady was so close, and we were going down a 6% grade hill the whole way down the second mountain, which that mountain area coming through that mountain pass is very dangerous. There's usually, they have 3 different runaway truck spots just for the sheer fact that that is such a, it's a demanding hill. Thank you so much. So that whole trip down that hill, and then the RV, I keep saying RV, it's not the RV. The U-Haul, every time it started to get where we started picking up speed, and I would tap the brake to keep us from going over 50, over 50, which you're not allowed to go over on that road. Plus I was hauling a trailer, I didn't need it fishtailing. Every time I would tap the brake, the RPMs, we're going downhill, which meant the engine should be resting at that point and just letting us coast. And as soon as I would touch the brake to slow us down, the RPMs would go, whoa, and the whole engine would start screaming, which I know why. It's because we're in tow mode, because we're towing a car. Now, you can't take it out of tow mode when you're coming down like that, because then you have nothing preventing the car and the dolly from pushing super hard on the back of the truck. So it is almost 2 hours from where you currently... No, our new place is an hour, maybe an hour and a half from where we live, a little over that, depending on traffic. Roughly, if we take one road, it takes us only an hour to get there. But if we go the other route, which is I guess you'd say it's the easier route. Now, the shortest route is not the easier route. That's the one you have all the stoplights, you've got all the stuff going through town, you got to go through all the different businesses and the insane traffic, or you can go the other way, which is through the interstate. The interstate takes longer because then you've got to get off the interstate and take the back road up to our property. But going the shorter route, it's just, yeah, the people out that way are just stupid. So it's one direction, you've got an hour, the other direction, an hour and a half. So it adds 30 minutes if we take the interstate, but it's a much easier ride. Whereas if you take the other route, then you are only an hour drive, but you're stuck with stop and go traffic the whole time. I got my grandpa's old car. Nice. Heck yeah, man. So I'm just happy because where we're moving to is you have to go up into the mountain, which is so nice. Sarah and I stood out there after we finished walking through the house, just appreciating the new house. And we just kind of stood there and we were standing at the front of the house and we were looking around our house and just in awe of how beautiful the mountains are right there. The one set of mountains, it looks like you just reach out and touch them. They're so close. And you're just I can't explain it, you guys. It is just absolutely beautiful out there. So I can't wait to do a whole walkthrough video. Right now of course, it needs quite a bit of work on the outside because since we decided to purchase it and since the last time we got to go do a walk on the property, it had been completely cleared and all the brush and nasty weeds and everything had been already cut down. Well, because it's been, what, 5 weeks since we've been out there, in that 5 weeks, the land has declared its right to be there and has really overgrown. So we're gonna really need to get out there with a weed eater, get it completely cleaned up, so that way the baby doesn't get hurt on anything and whatnot. And I think for right now, we're going to set up Toby by the front door area, which he'll be able to get under the stairs while we're kind of moving things, because we're going to be around the backside. So that way he can kind of get some stretching of his legs and whatnot, but also like keep him safe until we're all done, because the front gate is going to be open. And then next week I need to drive to Vegas and go pick up Godric, because Taylor no longer has a car. His car completely broke today after everything that has gone on for him this past week, and now he has no vehicle. And I know that that means, like, that is a huge blow for him, because his car meant like the world to him. He loved that car. He went above and beyond to pick out that specific car. And you mentioned in prior lives videos that you have some acreage and room to build. Yes, we have 2.5 acres of land. And I can't even explain to you guys that. The feeling of standing out there on the land and looking out at it. Like Sarah and I stood at the front door after we'd got all done and we were getting ready to go get the U-Haul. We just stood there and looked. And we were just like, oh my God, am I pregnant? No. Absolutely not. I'm a grandma. I'm not having no babies. I don't know why anybody would think I was pregnant. But yeah, so I'm just like, I'm in awe of the land. It is just so beautiful out there. I can't wait to show you guys when we get out there and do like a live stream for the first time. We're supposed to see the internet guy tomorrow. Hopefully we get out of here early and can go get to the house and unload this stuff. But I think if Sarah's too tired tonight, then we may not. So, oh, is Crash on? He is on Twitch. So yeah, I'm super excited. I just want to get the rest of this stuff into the car and then be done, like be completely done. Be like, all right, we're good to go. Because this is the part I think that takes forever, is like, now that everything's packed, and I'm looking around at everything, I'm like, okay, so we have pretty much everything ready to go. Let's go. But, you know, when it's just the two of us and the baby is now sleeping, it is exhausting work, because we're chasing him around all day and then whatnot. So, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Don't be mean. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here because my friend Crash just went live over on Twitch, and so I'm gonna go hang out with Crash for a little bit while I wait for Sarah to finish what she's doing. And then once she's all done, then we are going to start loading up this truck. I know, right? We don't have any in the house, so we still have to go buy curtains. Right now it just has regular Venetian blinds. So the Venetian, like the blinds that go this direction, not the ones, not verticals. So yeah. So I'm gonna go, you guys. I just wanted to stop in and let you guys know we're still here. Wanted to just say hi to you guys. We didn't forget about you guys. And we're gonna film an empty house tour and whatnot before I unload the U-Haul tomorrow. And I will show you guys everything that we're doing. I don't say where I live, just Arizona. I'll just say the state we're in. We're in Arizona. So I am super stoked that I now own a house. You guys, I freaking own a house. What? I own a house. Wow. So freaking cool. Like, oh my God. Like the reality of it, like I was standing in there and the letter from the sellers was on the countertop when I got there, and she explained like a bunch of things about the house and some of the items that were in the house. So like the water filter system, and the companies for each of the things that are connected to the house, like amazing. So absolutely, I can't wait to load it for you guys. It'll be awesome. And you guys are fantastic. You all have been so supportive and so amazing and stuff. I cannot wait to continue like exploring and showing you guys all the new adventures we're gonna get up to. So yeah, you guys have a great night.